Just log me in, please. There we go. Well, I was trying to get Firefall. Well, it was running, but for whatever reason, Streamlabs OBS didn't want to pick up the window. But I had it running. I just wanted to boot it up for a nostalgia's sake, I suppose. I wish that I had a copy of the game server that I could just run locally. That way I could still play because it was such a good game. Arc Porter? I have not. I don't think that I have heard of it. The Arc is Arc Porter. Arc Porter is on it. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. That's cool. Huh. I'll have to check that out. That's neat. I'm guessing that's something that they designed afterwards, like after it was already gone.
Hello.
That's unfortunate. It's still, cool that they did that, though. Nice of them.
Return if you must.
Yeah, I have a feeling that if he hadn't have mismanaged his funds so poorly, we would probably still have it. And I even had the founder pack too, with it gave me a bunch of red beans. I got the porter, or the poster of the Arc Light. Yeah, probably. I would assume that they're probably missing like a huge chunk of source. And I'm assuming that he probably doesn't have the source anymore, or he's unable to use it or distribute it. That's usually how that works. Because I know damn well that he didn't code all of that himself, so he's probably unable to release it due to copyright and all that kind of stuff. But, it is what it is. There are a lot of other games, and I agree with you on your previous statement. I'm not too fond of the refrain. Don't get me wrong; it has its good points, but it just has far too many drawbacks for me to really be all that interested in it. And I built more than a few of the primes. I've got a bunch of veiled mods and stuff like that, and I don't know. I couldn't really get into it. I did give it my best though.
There's no resting on your laurels in Rayclast.
Alright, what am I doing here? We'll go. Why so fucking slow? Pull some new boots. And teleport in, okay. Come here, Oak. Kill you.
So Creighton.
Yeah, I can do that too. Full jumping contest.
There's your peace, Oak. The only peace that anyone can expect in Rayclast.
Alright, back to town.
What?
Hello.
No, I need to go back to Alira. Right. I wasn't gonna kill her. If she gives me crit and mana regen. Now I gotta find her ass again. Okay. I wish they would let me do giveaways for this game on my stream, but apparently PGG doesn't like publicity. I did ask Kane about it, their moderators. They're like, oh no, you can't do that. You know, we can't have you advertising your stream. You know, we can't have you using in-game currency. You know, to promote anything. And, like, look, I got a quad stash tab full of shit that I'm probably never gonna use, and I just want to give it away to people. And if they're watching my stream or if they follow me, great. If not, doesn't matter. Well, why are you telling me what I can and cannot do with my items? I find that a bit pretentious. But apparently it's something you can't do and they can ban you for it. Who would have thought being banned to promote somebody's game? Well, it's like, I'm not getting any money for it. I'm not asking people to donate. I'm not asking people to pay for it. I just want to get rid of it and give it away to people that can use it. I think that's so stupid. You can't give your items away on camera. Why not? Retarded. That'd be like Blizzard going, oh, well, you know, you can't give that BOE away, you know, to one of your watchers. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why, that just pisses me off. I don't know why, it just does. And I mean, chances are at some point I'll do it anyway. You know, I'm not gonna like advertise it in game, because that's how you get reported. You know, then that's how they know that you're doing it. Is, you know, you say something about it in game. What? Okay, I mean, yeah, you can sell stuff like, you know, I have a bunch of stuff in my stash tabs, and I get, you know, I meet the people and trade with them and whatnot on stream all the time, and that's not a problem. But it's a problem for me to give something to one of my watchers for nothing. I don't get it. I mean, like I said, I'll probably do it anyway. I just won't tell anybody in game that I'm doing it. That way they don't report me. All it takes is one asshole, you know, that wants to ruin everybody's good time. There are plenty of those. I mean, yeah, it is. But I've created my clan solely to, you know, help new players, and you know, people want to, they can join, and you know, when I do my mapping runs and I get stuff that I'm not gonna, you know, sell is worth, you know, hundreds of chaos or whatever, and it's lower level, because sometimes you get that, you know, the shitty stuff that's lower level and you can't use it because all your stuff is ridiculously, you know, it's either, you know, like a lore weave or like an ambush charge or something. You know, obviously you don't give that stuff away unless you really, really, really don't need it and don't want it and don't want to. No, like I give a Void Forge away yesterday. And it wasn't a 6-link, it was a 5-link, 6-socket, but it's still a fucking Void Forge. And somebody was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to build a cyclone, I'm trying to do a cyclone build, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, I have an extra one of these, I'm not really using it, I haven't used it in years, but I haven't used it in forever, it's just sitting in my box, so I gave it to them. I'm not interested in trying to get money or currency out of new players because they don't have it. They don't have a shitload of chaos or exalts to be pissing away, and at first the game is very daunting, it's very complicated, so I try to make it easier on people. Design my entire guild around, or my clan, around helping people. And I really don't care that there's a bunch of newbies in there, because I can sit there and answer questions all day long, it doesn't bother me. Where is this bitch? Seriously. Yeah, right. And what was the other one I gave? It was a bow. 2 bows, no, 3 bows. I gave a storm cloud away, which not a big deal. Storm clouds, and I gave a silver branch away, which again not a big deal. Silver branch is like one of those. You use it for like the first 10-12 levels of the game, and then you replace it. What did I pick up? And then the other one that I gave away was 4-link, 2-link. Because it just, I don't fucking. And stuff like that in standard doesn't sell as fast as it does in League, mainly because everybody's already. So. course. Always in the last place I look. Always. But yeah, I figured if I could get a guild or a clan or whatever together and do that kind of stuff, then I could announce it privately within the clan.
That was almost better than.
And because, you know, they're there to get help and get some items, can be helpful to them. There's less of a chance that they'll report me, get banned for giving away my items. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Just to only, you know, only play with your friends and not have the stupidity of global chat. Fuck man, I can't tell you how annoying global chat is. I just have it turned off like 99% of the time. The only time I turn it back on is when I want to give stuff away, and that's it. I mean, seriously, the community for PoE is almost just as bad as League of Legends. It's pretty fucking toxic. Which is sad because I love the game. I just don't like all the shitlords. Yep. Yippity-doo-dah. I'll usually, at the start of the league, I'll usually speed run my first character. I'll get it. I'll get it to epilogue in 5 or 6 hours, depending on how much I'm really trying. And then, you know, I'll play it for a while, I'll farm, you know, I'll flesh out my build, I'll try to optimize it, you know, make some currency, fuck around a little bit, play the league mechanics, and then, you know, maybe like 2-3 weeks into the league, I'll go back to standard, because once I've done it, it's like, well, you know, if it's not a huge benefit to me, like Syndicate was cool. Syndicate was it was worth it because the veiled items could be pretty powerful. Most of the time they were crap, but it had the potential to, you know, if you could craft it correctly, to really good stuff. Sadly, it was also broken as hell. Like, you'll get one shot from across the map by a mob that you couldn't even see because their global critical multiplier was so fucking high. Like, not a fan. Let's see what I can make this into. Garbage. Okay, well, we're getting rid of that one then. This one's better. There we go. So replace this. Yeah, pretty much. You know, and they seem to have that problem a lot. Like, they don't actually think about this stuff before they make it live, which is a mistake that a lot of games make. And, you know, this is why we have betas. This is why we, you know, give people alpha keys and give people beta keys. Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's like, oh hey, a new league is released. Okay, we're releasing the league. It's gonna last for 3 to 4 months. The whole time is a beta test. Well, what are you gonna do afterwards? Close the league? And then add it to standard? So I guess the league itself is the beta test and standard is the final product, where nothing matters in standard because it's standard.
Hello.
Talk about a back-asswards way of doing things. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, once they've figured out all their shit and stopped all the bullshit, you get to play it for a month and then it's over. All your shit goes back to standard. Now, I do like the fact that they make the previous leagues part of the main gameplay. That's really cool. That's not something that a lot of games do. That's 36.
Take care.
So it is. That's a good thing. Just, you know. But all in all, it's still a pretty good game, and it works most of the time, and not all of it. Yeah. Works a majority of the time. I was having some serious fucking issues earlier, where I would get to my character selection screen, and it would say, you know how, like, when you log in and it says, you know, oh, you know, Standard League or Delirium League or Breach League or whatever. Mine was saying Error League. So, yeah. Red. Vulcan render? How do you mean? I didn't know there was an ability to change. I hadn't heard about it. Is it in graphics here? Let's see, display, disable. Where is it? Where's it listed at? Like, how do I? You're gonna have to help me here. I don't know. Okay, CTX11 by default. Select surrender background APIs and change from the main menu while you're out of the game. Okay. So I guess we'll go to login. All right, let me see if I can fuck around with it. Why is my any aliasing so low? Okay. Excellent. Oh, I see. Vulcan data. Is it supposed to be better, or I don't understand what. I'm assuming that's their new rendering engine that they're using. And it's crashing, I think. Okay. Does it usually hang when you switch over to the Vulcan engine? There it goes. Okay. Here we are. I guess it just had to do whatever it was doing. I need to put all my settings back at high now. For whatever reason, it wasn't really sure what it was doing. Alright, well, I'll give it a shot and see what it does. But I think it's updating the settings. Alright, now that should all be where it's supposed to. Close. Again. And it's going to kick me from the server 3 times before I can log in. I'm surprised that they don't have like a like a streaming texture cache from the server. what was the game that Firefall did that? So did SWTOR and a bunch of other games. Where they had a separate it was basically a separate server housing for streaming textures only. That way it would take a majority of the load off of actual processing servers. And yes, while your computer is caching them, it can be a little slow, but after that, man, it just flies through. It doesn't have problem at all. But we'll give this Vulkan rendering a thing. And I usually don't have issues. Every now and again, like if I have like a plus 47% mob pack size, might run into some issues because there's so fucking many of them. But other than that, I don't have very many issues. Okay. Chamber of Sins is up here. Yeah, agree. Because it's trying to, the function is trying to call the assets at the time of it happening on a per need basis, which is really, really bad. Because it can easily bottleneck your processing. You know, now when you have a streaming texture server that does nothing but constantly serve texture files, it's a lot easier for the processing server to run because it's only having to do 3/4 of the work instead of all of it. Yeah, God, Syndicate was such a bitch. Looks better. Oh, right, let me check, getting 100 and... anywhere from 98 to 106 FPS. That's pretty good. I don't know what it was on the other one, it really honestly checked. But it was probably lower. I have a 75 hertz monitor. I mean, to me it looks good, but to
The men here
a
should
third
listen
window
to
like the
us.
stream, I don't know if that has anything, I don't think that has anything to do with it, because you're not seeing it on my monitor, you're seeing it on yours. It looks good. Good with that. Real nice. And I'm not getting any stutter stepping. And again, I have lockstep turned off, because fuck that. Alright, Chamber of Sin. Chamber of Sin. Oh, we got a totem fucker in here. He died. Cheese buff. Yeah, I think they should do that. Okay, so I found the map. Alright. It started to stutter a little there, but... Dash. Yeah. Is that actually a cooldown? Oh, you gotta be kidding. We have a global fucking CD for dash and frostblink. That's... Or what brilliant fucker thought of that? Ian Hazakosis. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. So, so you can't double blink. Well, you know, you can pretty much blink endlessly with Flame Dash anyway. So, you get like 4 fucking charges. And the only difference is that Dash does not do damage. Ice Blink and Flame Dash do. So does, well, no, I don't think Phase Run actually does any damage. But I don't remember if Phase Run does damage. The build I had it on, I got rid of, so. Don't remember. Yeah, fair enough. I've got a Flame Dash and Second Wind on my Arc Witch. Flame Dash, now, while you get more charges of Flame Dash, it's really... it doesn't work well. Like, it has a delay in casting, even in a straight line like this section right here. Like where I'd normally be able to, you know, Flame Dash like that. This was a Fire Trail. Sometimes it doesn't cast at all, and it's just, I don't know, it's fucking weird. And I'm really thinking about, even though Flame Dash is good because it can, you know, travel with charges. I'm thinking about getting rid of it because I can't use it half the time because it fucks up. I may as well just put Ice Blink back in there and take advantage of my Frost Node. Yeah. I mean, really, for my Arc Witch, the only thing that Flame Dash does is give me a way to get around and provides a slight, very, very slight amount of burning damage. Well, the problem is, I can't use it half the time. The damage that it provides when mobs walk behind me is so low it doesn't even matter, and you know, I may as well put Ice Blink back in it because I know that it is a guarantee that when I Ice Blink it will freeze them. And I do more damage to frozen enemies on the Arc Witch anyway. I'm thinking about just swapping it back. I'll just take it through a map or two and level the fucker up. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. I've tried to figure it out so many times, but I don't know. It just has some sort of... It has something to do... Now, I don't know how to fix it, but I know a little bit about why it does what it does. When I was fucking around with it, I did notice that it seems to have issues with... executing the skill shot when you're moving. Now, Ice Blink doesn't, and CD, Dash doesn't. Dash has a bit of a stutter to it, but it doesn't actually just cancel out the skill. Flame Dash does. Now, the weird thing is that if you stand still and press Flame Dash, it actually requires you to move to use, because as soon as you hit it, it will start moving your character. You'll take 3 or 4 steps, and then it will cast the Flame Dash. So I think it has the problems that it does because it requires you to be moving, but it also has an issue executing the skill while moving. So it's basically interrupting itself. Yeah. Yeah, even if you cast in place. Now, here's the other interesting part about that. When I would hold down Shift and do it, like when I would hold down Shift and do it, it would play the animation, but there would be no burning ground, and my character would just, you know what?
We are friends now.
Let me find this area, and I can actually, because I still have it equipped, I can show you what it's doing. Because it does it every time. It's not just, you know, oh, it does it sometimes, oh, it doesn't do it. It does it all the time. It screws up religiously. So I can just hop characters after I find this stupid pool. I got the waypoint. And I can actually show you what it's doing. And you'll be able to tell, because if you watch my skill bar, it'll press the key or the icon will depress like the skill is firing, but it won't do anything, or it'll rubber band, or it won't cast, or I don't know. But you can see that the game is registering it as being cast. Grab all this shit and find the thing, and I'll show you. It's fucking strange. I don't know. I'll just choose like a low level piece of shit map to do it on. That build's not fully complete anyway. It's got most of it. Nope. Yeah, it's weird, but and, you know, and I did think about that, but I also did go back and read a lot of the notes, and they had said that they had removed the ability to animation cancel with it. So I'm like, okay, well, there shouldn't be a problem then. And normal walking, like just, you know, click to move shouldn't register as an animation cancel. It's not supposed to, anyway.
Someone had to put an end to this cruel experiment.
Alright, now we gotta go back. Dana. Yeah. Like, you know, you probably should have thought about this to begin with, but it's fine. it's fine. Okay, forest camp. Alright, let me get back here and I'll show you what it's doing. It's the weirdest shit ever, and I really wanted to use it because you can, you know, double charge and stuff like that. But the realistic, you know, the reality of it is, no, you can't, because it won't fucking let you. What do I want? We'll do ice. Alright, character selection. Flashpoint, you are my... Yeah, I'll just do like some beach or some shitty ass white map that doesn't matter. When the game wants to load. That's the operative thing here. Oh look, I'm a walking stick. Cool. Okay. Alright, hideout. I need to get armor sets for the rest of these characters. Really don't want to spend the money right now. What is all this shit? There's my little map maker, map machine. Beach, Jungle Valley Pier. Sounds good. Wharf is relatively open. Alright, so I'll do it in the beginning here before I get into a lot of monsters. Alright. Alright. See it there? It did it once. Now we get moving. Now it doesn't want to do it. Now it won't do it. Yeah. See, it just did it there, it didn't move. And I won't do it. It still has a lag though. Didn't do it again. Yeah. Fuck you guys. See? Didn't do it again. There, did it that time. Still has that fucking lag to it. Ooh, you are a little shit, aren't you? Cool. For which build? Junk.
How are your maps?
Okay. Oh, it doesn't let you link. Yeah, shit. I'm trying to think of a way. Trying to think of a way. Are you logged in now? There. You can add that, or you can add the character, which is... That's the character that I'm on now. WPGN Flashpoint. While you're doing that, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. fucking lawnmowers, man. Every 2 days. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I took the opportunity to smoke a cigarette. I was out. Is this you? Is this you here? I'm gonna assume that it's you. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no shit. Well, sometimes they do. But I think it's only if people report you enough. Alright. Let's see, 70 max life. Oh, I can look at both of them. Shocked enemy. Okay. Think shocked enemies. You kill explode, dealing 5% of their life as lightning damage. Affected by. And that might actually be better than ambush charge, simply because of the whole, you know. But how am I going to get 5 blue sockets on them? That's going to be the rough part. That's going to be, well, let's see. It has higher intelligence and it does dex. So I should be able to roll it with 5 blue and a red with not too many. How many orbs do I got enough. Yeah, sure. You know, if you want anything for it at the time, let me know. I don't have a lot of expensive shit. I got some things like I got a Void Forge, a Column's Heart, whatever the hell that stupid thing is. Most of this is junk, but I got a few neat little rings. I've got some flasks. Got that thing. A 6-link worm scale or Crusader plate. Unfortunately, it's corrupted. If you want anything for it at the time, let me know, and I'm sure we can work something out. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, what am I doing? Right now. Yeah, so here's my Ripper build. This is my other Cyclone build. I need to overhaul the Wind Ripper though. Gee, thank you, Restream. Cool. I don't know why it does. Anyway. All right. Fucking Nightbot. I actually need to fix that. I can do that. Webs. That build thing shouldn't be there. That's haven't updated in like probably still pointing to my yeah, it's cool. It's very useful. I don't have song list enabled. I'll probably enable it or do something with it when I have more watchers. Ah, no. Shut up. God. I'm trying to fix this, not play music. I really wish Twitch would not autoplay a bunch of shit as soon as you hit the website. That's super fucking annoying. Okay, why is it saying there's so many people in my chat? Really? Not. I'm logged in. Users in chat, yeah. Oh, I see what it did. Alright. Log in using Twitch. Well, yeah. Go to dashboard. Where is Nightbot? Need to fix stupid thing. Don't need this open. Don't need half of this. That open. Settings. I think it's app. Oh fuck. Chat. Need Nightbot. Where the hell is it? No, I don't want the App Store. Piece of... I have 2 notifications. Alright, not a problem, bud. Trying to fix the stupid Nightbot thing. I wonder if it's actually through... You know, I'll fucking deal with it later. Okay,
The spirit is strong in fact.
I gave piety led us into that bridge.
I have story for you.
a story for you. Like a... crypt. Right, oh, yeah. Crypt it is. Oh, let's see. I need Orochi. Red up. Suppose I should try to. Exhaust. Okay, I just noticed a very big problem with this Vulcan engine. Can't use my Mercury trade with it. Pledge? What do you mean? Like the plug on Twitch, or oh, it's Onigoroshi. I need it for this cyclone build. I was actually surprised to find one with the exact sockets and colors that I needed. Usually that doesn't happen, and I gotta sit there and roll on it. And sadly, I had to switch back to DirectX 11 because I Mercury trade doesn't work with Vulkan, unfortunately, and also unfortunately, the people that made Mercury trade don't. They don't work on it anymore. So it will never be updated again unless somebody picks up the project. Well, green. Go green. Oh, for the love of fuck, go green. Come on.
Going?
Learn this one anyway. This is going to be interesting. Well, I have been thinking about that. And honestly, I will probably either do I may go Cyclone just because melee weapons have an easier time. Well, melee builds have an easier time with boss fights on the way up to the axe, and Cyclone has been pretty solid. I don't know if they're going to change it,
What?
but I will either probably go Cyclone, and if I don't go Cyclone without patch notes, then it will probably end up being maybe like an ice shot build, or I'm probably not going to do Witch time. It's not because I don't like it, but it's very difficult to speed run as mainly because of how fucking pushy. Which is sad. But shit happens. Yeah. Yeah, Cyclone has always been decent. Ice Crash has been pretty decent. So if I don't do Cyclone, if I don't do Cyclone, I will probably do
Troubles you bring now.
Ice Shot, or possibly.
Travel.
What the hell's the other one? Caustic Arrow. May do ED though. Not likely, but the most likely two are Cyclone or Ice Shot or Tornado Shot. They've always been good. Yeah, Caustic Arrow, along with Mirage Archer, is fucking. Just nobody should have to. It's. Alright, let's see what our damage went up to now. 206. So we gained almost 100 DPS by grabbing Hiroshi, which you can use at any level. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at the patch notes and I'll probably decide after that, but my bet is probably gonna be or Caustic Arrow. Something like that. Bow builds are easy. Get a lot of gear for them real quick. And ranged is definitely a plus for starting a new league, and even more so when you're racing. But we'll see. That's why I'm doing that. So I go to adjust my graphic settings and get kicked out of the game. Good job. Good job, GGG. That's fucking... You know what, maybe I should just stay in town when I find that stuff in case, you know, I can't. Now it doesn't want to kick me out. Why the hell does adjusting graphic settings have anything to do with your connection to the game? That makes no sense to me. Unless they are using streaming textures and they're just fucking badly. I don't think so. Not sure I've even heard of it. What is hollow palm leveling? You had to forgive me. I'm kind of old school. Okay, hold on. Didn't show up. Hold on, let me fix it. Try whispering it again. Shows up on my dashboard. I don't know why it's not. I'm logged into my Twitch chat on my phone. Let me check. Okay. Where is? Let's see if it worked on here. No, it didn't work on here either. I can just Google it. I'm just wanting to be a little shite. I don't know why it's not working. I'm not sure. I'll take a look at it though. Oh, okay, I see. One with nothing. Nice. Make small cluster jewel. Adds hollow palmed. Keystone effect. You count as dual wielding while you're unencumbered. What is it considered unencumbered? It's a monk thing. It's like a stance. Okay, I see. So basically fisticuffs. Interesting. I could easily see how that would get really, really powerful really quickly though. I wonder if after the league they're going to drop that from like 60% to say 35 or 40. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright.
You are dream tender.
Book of Regrets. Yeah, that is true. Now I could see it being more of a loss with things like, things like the Wind Ripper or Starforge, Tempest, that kind of thing. Not so much if you're using like Jeweled Rapier, something like. So I wonder if Voidforge and Starforge are gonna remain on top for two-handed builds with the changes that they're making. Yeah, true. Very true. Ooh, corrupted area. Okay. Like no mobs down here? I was about to say. About the gym? I mean, hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it and I'll mess around with it and play with it. And I have this rule about things that people give me. Like if they give it to me for free, then I'll do what I can with it until I stop using it. And stop using it, I don't sell it. I always give it away to someone else because it was given to me. Kind of a pay it forward thing. Wait, where am I? I am in the wrong zone. Yeah, and I don't know why, but I feel bad or scummy, like when somebody gives me something, and either I don't find a use for it or I end up not using it anymore, and it feels scummy to sell it to make a profit off of it. So I tend not to do that. I'll find someone else who can give it to them. And I usually look for like a newer play or something like that to give stuff to, like that Void Forge. Okay. Those things are a bitch and a half to get, even if you buy them because they're a bit costly. They're not too bad now, but they used to be. And in League, they're even more expensive because they're at the top of the food chain as far as drops go, because they only come off of a Shaper. Power Forge. Only specific places you get them, like the Azeri Flask and that kind of. So the people who get them first obviously charge quite a bit for them, because there aren't many circulating in the market at that time. So everything at the beginning of the league that's in game or high up there is really expensive. No. You're not getting away, Ghosty. You're not wrong. Edziri is... I mean, other than the blast, there's not really a reason to farm Edziri. Come on, gather up all the Spideys. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That spear.
Although it was kind of interesting, you know, to see an ever-shifting economy. Which is kind of nice. At least it's not like WoW's economy. And Diablo doesn't have an economy. They saw to that real quick. Hey, do I get that now, or...
I greet you.
Oh, you're killing me here. Come on. Get some decent...
Remember to live.
Ugh. What do I want to do here? It counts as a... alright, let's... Crap, I'm probably not...
What? Return if you must.
I don't want to add that. What is all this? Guess we can. Detonate dash, fireball, spectral throw. Well, you're turning into bubbles. Or veil orbs, anyway. Um... 34. 10 levels for. No, there's not. Hasn't been. Dude. There's not a lot of reason to run a lot of things. I mean, fair enough. New leagues are kind of like the point. For those of us who do play stand, it would be nice if they would give, or at least put like a new boss in or something every now and again. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just once in a while, like one per season. That'd be fine. I'd be alright with that. Why the fuck am I? Oh, good tree. Always up. Somewhere. Usually up here. Purposely move it for the one time that I said that. Nope, there it is. All right. Need it again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Leagues, you only get what's in the league. Why can I not use it now?
You just had to go and touch the big shiny ball, didn't you?
Nothing like this happened. Return if you disappear.
I dreamed that.
There's one bright spot.
What has happened?
For all of
Oh
us.
no! There should be forest and dark forest and cave and blah blah blah, and then darn after her. Fucking spider. Alright, let's get her done. Want to pick that up. Fucking Einhar, man.
We will be best friends, Beast.
Hate this guy.
Slaughter you. Off you go, little beast. Away.
Red ticket?
I now will take the captured beast from an island. This one is captured. I now will take it.
Eat. Huh. Kind of shit. For beginning higher spells, which is like nobody, but. But I'm probably gonna hop off stream after I fight demon thing here. Wow, that was stupid. Okay. These fuckers. Dick.
This is why great civilizations fall into ruin, wasting their time building junk like that.
Alright, let's get to Sarn. First. Ghost book.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
Alrighty. Take care, everybody. Thank you for coming. I will see you tomorrow.